All right. I haven't done a Thief fan mission in a while and haven't used commentary in a while, so it's probably going to be pretty rough and not so good. But I'll try. Um, this is called Into the Maelstrom. It's by Ström or Morrgan, with some assets by her husband, Alan Bester, or Vigil. The introduction. After a professional visit to Port Tiras turned sour, you needed a safe ticket back to the city. With your taken skin intact, pulling some strings has bought you passage in a cozy crate aboard the Inigo. A swift merchantman with a tight-lipped crew. The captain trusts you as far as he can throw you. He insisted on holding onto your sword for the voyage. But it's as warm a welcome as you can afford. All was not to be plain sailing, however. The Inigo foundered in a storm 4 days out, and now the currents have dragged her to rest in a deep, sinister cavern. Being no seaman, and more unnerved than you'll admit, you retired. I mean, yeah, sorry, lost my spot. Being no seaman and more unnerved than you'll admit, you retired early to wait for the crew to finish repairs, only to wake in the night to the screams of men and of something else. Into the Maelstrom. Find out what's happened to the ship and crew. Look for the captain's log in his cabin on deck. Poor Finnick. And we've been overrun by ghost pirates. Don't have anything to deal with them, so I'm gonna try to sneak around them. Probably badly, but what can I do? Dead guy here. Duncan Crow's Eye. Another dead guy. Janus the deckhand. Got my sword back. Okay. Tomlin, you're sorry. Tomlin, you're to ship a passenger on the return voyage. Some shifty sod who Master Gervais owes a favor. Needs to be brought into harbor and cover. I'll drop him off the night you sail. You'll have to clean out a crate to hide him in and bribes all around to the crew. There goes our margin. Here I thought they was running a trader, not a bloody ferry. Still, ours is not to reason why. If you fancies your job, you'll keep mum and hop to the master's whim, same as I, Bristol. P.S. I'll also be throwing in something for your little stash downstairs to deliver to Magnus. He might make this trip worth your while yet. Okay, the captain's journal. June 8th, day 4. An hour before dawn, we were caught by a heavy gale blowing in from the southern sea. So fast we could not reach the coast in time. In fearsome winds, the mainmast split and took the foremast with it. We lost Wilson under the rigging. Finnick fell to the deck and is terribly broken. The masts were blown overboard and could not be salvaged. We could do naught but
weather it. We've been swept off course at least 3 hours north to northeast. The storm must have drawn us at terrible speed, for we are now off Christopher's coastal charts altogether. Last bearing was taken this morning from the tip of Calispin at 1:10 to starboard. But there are now no landmarks to be seen. Christopher is beside himself, useless to mankind. June 9th, day 5. Gave Wilson to the sea this morning. Finnick still cannot speak and seems in great pain. Aft sails are in tatters, and we're adrift upon strong currents due 60 northwest, pulled toward a crowded archipelago. With luck, we can put in at a safe bay to repair. But the water is main shallow, and Christopher fears we shall be wrecked upon the shoals ere we reach shore. We'll have to discipline if his morale suffers further. His fretting puts the fear of death into the other crew. When we make it back to the city, I'll put in to serve for a real navigator instead of this four-eyed panty-waist. June 10th, day 6. Some foul force is at work here. Near dusk, the currents dragged us into the mouth of a cavern in the cliffside, which took the aft mast with it. We have run aground, and now the tide has stranded us behind a wall of jagged rocks that we had earlier crossed without a scratch. First the unseasonable storm. Now the flow is drawing us straight to this place. The trickster's magics are about. Tenny has sighted a wrecked ship buried with us in these caves. He claims it may bear the name of the Maelstrom, but I refuse to believe that until I see it. I should take a party to explore her and salvage what we can, and see if aught remains of her captain's logs and charts. The air feels stifling, as if it were breathed, and I'm filled with a dread I cannot name. The sooner our repairs are done, the sooner we leave this miserable hole. We have new objectives, let's look at them. You have heard tales of the Maelstrom, a dreaded pirate ship with a fearsome mage on her crew. Her hold should carry a fortune, get at least 850 loot. On her last voyage, the Maelstrom raided the baronial galley and plundered the Baron's own mantle estate. Find it. This place is crawling with undead pirates, and the ship isn't going anywhere. Find the captain and work out a plan to get out of here. Okay. And again, like other missions, I'm going lethal. What of it?
This is not good.
Navigation charts from the Maelstrom. On her last voyage... Oh wait, I read that about the Baronial Galley. It looks like you found your captain, and he isn't going anywhere either. You'll have to make it out on your own. Grab those navigational charts, find a lifeboat, and hole up somewhere safe to wait for high tide. Once you're done plundering, of course. Okay. And I believe we're on the Maelstrom. Yes, we are.
Mark you well. Assisi was caught plotting mutiny and murder. So I stove his pretty face in. Any more of you that question my command of the ship, wreck or no wreck, can look for the same. His body and cabin are off limits to the lot of you. And any as you touches them will lose their sudden necks, so says I, Captain Merrick Blackbrow of the Maelstrom. Ungodly bastard. They're screaming outside. The ghosts are eating them all, I swear. Assisi's bringing them all back to life against me. Even killing that prick Nay couldn't make him stop. But he ain't having this ship while I can stand.
Get the rest of the guys on the other ship. Wait, what's this? Oh, okay. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. Sorry about this. I really didn't expect him to fall. Oh well. This is not gonna look good. You know, for now, let's leave him alone. The Maelstrom. Just like they said the ship was. Let's get the guy on the bridge of the Inigo. And that takes care of him. Christopher the Tillerman. Sorry guys, it's been a while. I'm a bit rusty. Okay. Problem solved. Gotta be sure to edit this out. Just kidding. This is the only way to jump, yet it's really slippery. Sorry if this is boring. Oh, right, I have rope arrows. The hell? Okay. Back to it. Wait. Oh, right, I died. Pick up Christopher's glasses again and move on. $220. We have a way to go to that 850.
Here lies Assisi, sorcerer and coward and mutineer. Don't come back, you bastard.
Okay. We picked up his okay. We picked up the mage's staff. I can't quite remember what it's for. But I forgot what I was gonna say. Something up there. Let me see. Oh wait. Oh, some guy under this rock.
Crispin, are you off your wick? Assisi's magic aren't nothing a good axe to the noggin won't fix. And some captain he'd make gives me the bloody creeps. And he couldn't run a ship to save his own life. Like they even have a ship to fight over after the quakes. You'd better be off throwing your lot in with me. I'm sneaking about to the cave soon, as to get the chance. We should get over them rocks on the dawn tide and away. To hell with the stinking pit and you bickering fools.
This should fetch a nice prize.
That's right. I'll just take that. And that didn't hurt at all. Good for me. Mantle of State. Oh, wait. Oh, I did get it. Okay. That's fine. I guess that was the necklace? Sure. Anyway. We got... we're more than halfway there. What? Oh, right. Assisi's secret chamber.
Day 15. If the Circle could see this now, could see the fruit of Azeron and the power they shrank from, perhaps they shall one day feel its sting instead and realize the folly of a narrow mind. For that which we do not embrace will come to our enemies instead. Yet Azeron's directions eluded me still. The prisms are in place and the candle burns the fierce moon black, but the magnetism is somehow awry. I cannot afford another delay, else the moon wane once more. In the meantime, Merrick fails utterly to hide his jealousy, and refused me my share in half of the plunder, like I were a mere deckhand. One more petty slight from his illiterate lips, and it'll be his sails that burn to the waters, to match the Baron's. But yet, soon he too shall be mine.
The Book of Coral and Scale. Reference to the Mage Towers and Thief. I guess that's where Assisi came from. Another...
Day 10. My research continues apace, and I have got a rat aboard that shall serve as the perfect vehicle for my experiments. I decided to name him Pivednis, after my noisome old master. The water ward does a fine job of keeping the cabin dry. Never again will I lose a month of work to another leak. We set sail on Thursday to intercept the Baron's galley. The ideal chance to begin, for the moon shall wax ripe on the 20th. All that is needed now is the cask of dragon bone from Assant, and my preparation shall be complete, and this ship of ill-bred fools will be under perfect, silent control.
Treatises on Reanimation. Azeron the Cruel.
Day 17. Eureka! After days of fruitless trials, I have unlocked the wisdom of Azeron in a flash of insight. The moon black was reversed in the energy flow. It is burning white, which shall affect the binding. And with a simple exchange of candle, I did focus its bitter light upon the circle and force Pivednes' tiny soul into the prison. Once his throat was slit and did drain, he did lay until the rising of the moon before returning to the world anew. He glows with the pale, pure light of undeath, and I have but to think of any command, and he doth obey perfectly to the extent of his power. Nothing stands now between me and control. On the morrow, on the morrow, these worms shall taste the sweet slavery of death, and the seas shall know the true terror of the Maelstrom and her damned crew. Only one decision remains: to let them fall to the cold sickness, or hasten their transformation with the blade.
Okay. We got his moonblack candle. I believe we have to, as for a secret objective, we have to do a ritual to reverse. There's the curse that Assisi has put on. I think turn the 3 crystals toward the crystal in the center. And then... I forget what happens next. No, I guess not. Oh! Oh, that did do it. Wow. Okay, there we go. Okay. Good. Bonus objective. You have shattered Assisi's soul prison and granted peace to the Maelstrom's crew. And, there's the ghost rat. Pvednis, the de-reanimated rat. Rest in peace, little guy. Now, how much loot do I have? Did I get all of it? I can't remember. Not quite. Hopefully this doesn't take too much longer. The Bestiary of Forgotten Fauna. Mastery of the Fell Tongue with Annotations by Azeron Abidl Ilith. Okay, we got the loot. Now all we need to do is get the lifeboat and wait for our chance to escape. So I think I'm supposed to go to a cave near the back of the ship. Yes, over there, I think. Or not. But, yeah, hole up somewhere safe. I think that might be it. Oh, I missed that readable, but oh well. Mission complete. Thank you for watching. Hopefully this wasn't too awful. Goodbye.